Hey Sneakies, welcome back for some more Warframe on the PlayStation 4. In this episode, we are going to be introduced to the Nekros Warframe, finally. So before we do that, we're going to go really quick into the market, because there's actually a color pack that only costs 1 credit. That's right, it doesn't even cost any platinum, literally 1 credit. And you can see that right on the front page right now, it's this PSIV. So we're going to go here and buy that really quick. Excellent, and as you can see, it offers some really good colors there, especially black. I'm pretty excited about that, and some various white colors too. Probably the 2 most common ones I'll use out of this. Anyways, let's go customize Nekros' look really quick in the arsenal. Alright, so his primary color right now is like a bluish color. Not really a big fan of it personally, so let's go down to color pack. And I think white and black will look like a good combination on them. Let's see. Yeah, nice white. Not too white. Alright, I guess that one works. And then we'll go to the secondary. That's already kind of a black. Let's see if we can get it even darker black, though. Oh yeah, these ones are much nicer. Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty badass. Let's go with that. And let's see. Oh, his energy's orange. That's not really going to work for me. Let's make that a nice red color. We'll use the Valentine's Day pack. And that's a good red. Alright, now let's see. What else can I change here? Oh, I kind of... Is this the color here? Let's see. What is this changing exactly? Really don't see anything change. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, what color is going to look good there? Maybe a red will look pretty nice there. I don't know. I need to use a better red. Unfortunately, that pack does not include one. Alright, no, that one doesn't look too shabby. And then this tint color, I think I already see where this is. Try to use something from our color pack. Oh yeah, it's right there. Okay, so it's kind of like the outside of his hood and some of his arm and his shoulders too. Try to make that not quite as black, but a darker color. Alright, no, that looks pretty nice. Alright, so this will be our Nekros design for at least this video. We can always change them later. If you have a good combination of ideas, leave me a comment below. Alright, so that's pretty good. And one last thing, we have to go to the Foundry really quick to claim a few things before we start this, so we can have some new weapons finally. We have the Penta ready to claim, so we'll be snatching that up, and that will be my primary weapon in this video. We also have the Shade Sentinel to claim. Good for stealth purposes. And then, of course, the Soma. I'll probably save the Soma for the next intro video I do, or maybe just the next video in general. We'll see how that works out. We'll leave the glaive here for now. Really don't have that many slots just yet. Even though I do have the platinum to buy them, I'm kind of trying to plan out how I'm going to do this. So we'll figure that out all later. Anyways, we have to go back in the arsenal. We're going to equip the Penta. Oh, this thing's going to be so much fun to use. Alright, and then we're going to take the Shade Sentinel. And then it has a pistol type of weapon attachment to it, so look forward to that. Alright, now one last thing before we actually get into the mission. We have to go take a look at his abilities really quick, especially his currently available one. Alright, so his starting ability, probably his most commonly used one too, is called Soul Punch. A blow so powerful, it turns the enemy's very soul into a deadly projectile, damaging all in its path. That kind of sounds like Smite from Oberon. I'm not really sure. I haven't seen him in action yet, so we'll figure that out later. And we'll take a quick look at also the other, the other abilities he has too, even though I'm not going to equip them because it's just the intro. That's not how I do the intros. Alright, so he has Desecrate. Forces fallen enemies around you to drop additional loot. Now, as you can imagine, that's going to be really useful, especially if you're trying to farm Oxium. That's why Nekros is pretty commonly used for that. Shadows of the Dead. Summon shadow versions of vanquished enemies to fight alongside you for a short period. That's going to be a lot of fun because you get to basically have little pets with you. And then Terrify. Cast fear into the hearts of nearby enemies, causing them to run away in terror. And we'll look into those later. Alright, so let's get into our mission, sneakies. Okay, so we're just going to go back to the very first mission again, Terminus. It's an exterminate mission, Grenadier faction. Their levels range from 1 to 1, so this will be very simple. Anyway, sneakies, I do hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoy the series. The more likes we get, the faster these videos keep pouring out. And also hit subscribe to become a sneaky today. That way you can continue to easily follow this series without ever missing another video in it ever again. Anyways, here we go. Nekros. Infiltrated. Here we go, sneakies. Alright, now my question to you for this episode is, how often do you want to see Nekros appear in this series? I know he's a pretty popular one with all kinds of Warframe players. I haven't really experienced him yet, so we're going to find out how good he is right now. And we're also going to find out how good the Penta is. Oh, there we go. That's how you use it. Okay. I was wondering how you have to detonate it. Wow, he's not really that strong right now. Surprisingly, considering he's unranked. Alright, this is not working out well at all. Pull back, Nekros, pull back. Alright, so basically what you do is you fire it with R2 just like you shoot a regular gun, and then you have to blow up the actual grenade by zooming in with L2. Oh yeah, there we go. It's great because it has an area of effect attack, and you can blow it up anytime you want to. You don't have to blow it up within a certain period of time. Alright, so that works pretty well. Oh yeah! Fall before me, enemies. Oh, I still have to use his first ability too. I need to see how that works. Oh, jump shot. Or bounce shot. Damn it. Blew up too fast. There we go. It's great because you can kill enemies around corners. I love that. Alright, so 9 enemies down. We have 30 to go. Should be no problem whatsoever. Wow, the Penta has a lot of ammo. What on earth? That is crazy. You'd think it would have less ammo, but surprisingly not. I'm sure they're probably going to change it in a later update or something. Alright, let's try this ability now. Soul Punch! Just punched his soul. I don't think he appreciated it, but I don't really care. He's dead. His opinion no longer matters. Oh, is there someone back here? Where are you? You fool! Okay, so this is really straightforward. I'm basically just going killing all these enemies here. Just give you an idea of how Nekros plays when you first acquire him. Now, I'll still be able to do like more like a showcase type of episode later too. I plan on doing that with all the Warframes eventually at some point in the series. But I definitely want to make sure I get as many intros done as possible before I begin those. Oh, come on! Damn it! Gotta aim this right. Oh, there we go! Oh, yes! Take that, you fools. Alright, we need another Soul Punch. We haven't done enough of those. Soul Punch! Yeah, get that guy too. That's right. Mess you fools up. Oh, you think you need a Soul Punch? I agree. Here you go, sir. That Penta in there. Oh, yeah. The only thing with the Penta is I've seen a lot of people kill themselves with this. So you have to be really careful. There we go. Penta's already level 1. That's nice. It's great for crowd control for sure. And it's also really powerful, especially after you level it up. And it certainly doesn't run out of ammo, so that's a good thing to keep in mind as well. Oh, come on. Damn it. Get around that corner. There we go. Oh man, this thing is so much fun to use. I believe you can start using, you can actually build it or buy it after you reach Master Rank 6, I want to say. And trust me, it already appears to be worth it, and I literally have no rank on it whatsoever, so it's really weak right now in comparison to what it can be. There are absolutely no mods on it whatsoever. Come on, go get him. Damn it. Oh, he set off the alarm, you jerk. Well, that taught him. Now, the only other thing about the Penta is it always deals blast damage. And I believe there are specific factions that are vulnerable to it, but there's also some that aren't so vulnerable to it. And that's pretty similar to the way that like corrosive damage and like the gas damage do, where you can create that effect and then have bigger advantages against certain factions. And if you've been following the series, you know that you can create those types of effects by combining the different mods that add like extra fire damage. There's also some for extra electricity damage and then the extra freeze damage. Basically, you find the right combination, you put the two of them together next to each other, and then you'll have that effect on your weapon. It's pretty simple and pretty effective overall. Gotta go hacking this up. And we gotta go soul punch some more guys. I haven't done enough of that yet. There's only 8 left. Soul punched! Oh, how far does that go? Let's get this guy. Get his friend! Get his... Oh, damn it. Alright. No! No, Nekros, no! Don't fall down. Don't fall down, buddy. Oh, man, I'm getting some serious trouble here. Obviously, Nekros isn't really meant to be a tank. I mean, he can certainly soul, I'm sure, after I get the ability where I can summon all those little pets. Oh, man, that one wasn't close enough. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's try this. Damn it. My accuracy is terrible. There we go. Finally got him. Oh, took a wrong turn. I have to go down this little hallway here. I want to get ready to soul punch somebody. First guy I see, I'm soul punching him. Not messing around, buddy. Alright, so yeah, that seems to be pretty similar to Oberon's Smite ability. I can't wait to unlock all of his other abilities and see how great Nekros really is. I know a lot of people like to use him for farming Oxium, like I mentioned earlier in the video. And that's because of his Desecrate ability, where he can make larger amounts of resources drop after enemies are dead. And as you know, Oxium is really annoying to try to farm. I actually just recently passed the halfway point. I got over 300 Oxium now. Still need to hit 600 before I can actually build Zephyr. But we're eventually going to get there, Sneakies. It's only a matter of time. And we have killed all 39 enemies. Kind of just barely. I mean, he doesn't have much health left. But it doesn't matter, because winning's the name of the game. It doesn't matter how you do it as long as you do it. Alright, so Nekros is up to rank 1 and the Penta's up to rank 1. Overall, a pretty successful intro episode, if I do say so. Alright, now we don't really need to go over these stats because it was solo, and oh my goodness, look at this melee kills nonsense. I'm pretty sure this is a problem that occurred with this last update 13 that came out, because there's been multiple games where I've had a ridiculous number of melee kills and I never even swung my melee weapon once. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed, Sneakies. If you did, don't forget to click like. The more likes we get, the faster these videos come out, and especially click like if you want to see more of Nekros in the future. Also, hit subscribe to become a Sneaky today, that we can continue to easily follow this series without ever missing another video ever again. If you are interested in appearing in any of my videos in the future, be sure to leave me a comment below and I'll definitely make it happen. And finally, don't be afraid to use the comment section to find other people to play with. It's a great resource for doing so. Anyway, Sneakies, I will see you next time for some more Warframe on the PlayStation 4.